Oh my goodness, what a storm. I think we can get in there just in time. Hang on. Got it. Thank you. There we go. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Home sweet home. I'm glad you decided to stay at my place after the concert. I wouldn't have envied you having to drive all the way home in this weather. For me, it's easy enough being right here. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable. I'll get a fire started. Oh. No? The wind didn't sound like anything but wind to me. Why? What did you think you heard? Oh. No, I didn't hear anything like that. But, you know, wind. It sounds weird sometimes. I once heard the wind howl around a corner of a building so loudly that, I thought somebody was screaming. Sounded like they were really in pain until I got around the corner and there was no one. That happens a lot around here. It's to do with the angles of the building. Sorry, I should have warned you that, I get a lot of those noises around here. It can be a little bit unnerving, I'm sure. But there's nothing to worry about, I promise. It's safe in here. I mean, perfectly safe. Nothing can harm you in here. Anyway, you just get comfortable, and I will go get a nice pot of tea started and come back with matches to start the fireplace. Be right back. Oh my God, you guys, would you knock it off? You're not helping me by making it creepy. You're just making it creepy. You're not scaring them into my arms. You're just making them unnerved. Please stop. Saints protect us from the wind who wants to be a wingman. Thank you for trying. But I've got this. Okay? Just settle. Thank you. No, you do not have to provide atmospherics. I've got this. Thank you. Hey. I love you too. Now be chill. And also, don't go peeking through windows. That would be creepy. Oh, nearly forgot the kettle. Okay. That'll do it. All right. Hey, sorry about the delay. It took me a minute to find the, water. Anyway, let me get the fire started. We'll get all nice and toasty, huh? Oh, no, you sit. I've got it. I'm good at this. There we go. Not so bad, huh? No. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I just... It's one of those new gas fireplaces that look really, really realistic. Yeah, it burns. It burns real logs to add to the realism. Oh, the gas is hidden. Well hidden. But that's how I was able to start it just a little bush like that. Because, like, I mean, what else was it? It's like, not magic, right? So how did you like the concert? Yeah, I thought it was nice. The music was high energy, but also kind of, well, magical. You know. Here, I have something to help us relax after that concert. I thought we might need it. Late night and all. Oh, no, nothing like that. I mean, no judgment, just saying, it's tea. An herbal tea that I made it myself. It's got calming chamomile and lavender. It's perfect for soothing those concert nerves, you know? That adrenaline you get. Here. Take a sip. It's very warm. Comforting. It's good before bedtime. And hey, if that doesn't work, we can always add brandy. Oh, you know what? Here. I've got a blanket here. Get cozy. It'll be good for keeping you warm tonight. How does that feel? Comfy? Yeah. Me too. All wrapped up and snugly. The wind, yeah. I suppose. You ever feel like there's more to the world than meets the eye? Like maybe there are hidden layers of magic just waiting to be discovered. Whispered on the wind. If you listen, sometimes I feel like you could hear the whispers and understand them. Do you ever feel like that? I mean, yeah, but not like that, not like creepy, just like it's telling you something and that's its language. I'm just being imaginative, I suppose. I've always been kind of drawn to that stuff. You know, the idea of a hidden layer, a mystical world that's just right there next to ours, alongside us, even traveling within us, just a different realm. All mystical, mysterious. Maybe even a part of ourselves that we're not yet in touch with or familiar with. And those winds, that's like a... Yeah, like a symphony of secrets, isn't it? I suppose the wind isn't the only one that has secrets that it whispers. I do have something to tell you. I've never really, told anyone this before. Well, not except for the person who told me how to do it, but, you've got to promise me that you won't be scared, and I know that sounds scary to ask, but I promise it's not actually scary. It just sounds like a scary question. Could you promise not to be scared? Could you promise to try not to be scared? Oh, you're getting... Oh. Just curious. Okay, well that makes sense. Some people... You know how some people refer to themselves as witches, and they really mean like they practice Wicca, or they're pagan, or something like that, or they're just like referring to themselves as, I'm a witch, because, you know, they don't want to use the B word there. I'm a witch. Not like the euphemistic one, or the, I don't like the religion my parents grew up with, or I'm rebelling against society kind of witch. I mean that, I practice magic. Actual magic. The kind that connects me to nature. And so, nothing, you know, like demonic, but also not your traditional Judeo-Christian religion. So, I suppose that is sounding a lot like Wicca, isn't it? But this isn't something that I have because of my religion. It's just something that I have. It's something that I've always had. I didn't always know what it was. I used to think that I was crazy, hearing voices in the wind. But then I realized that the voices could tell me things, and I know that doesn't really make it sound less crazy, but the wind would tell me what was about to happen, and then it would happen. And not just random things like, someone will make you smile today and remind you of why you love them, or something like that. It's not like that. It was more like, you forgot your keys. Which I had. Or, okay, that could still be my subconscious, but then there would be things like, watch out for that car. It's about to cut you off. I suppose that could also be something that I pick up in my peripheral. Let me find a better example. Okay, here we go. The wind told me that before you came here to meet me so that we could go to the concert, you started off, but then stepped into a puddle and your shoe got wet and you had to go back in and change your shoes. So, yeah, that type of magic. Oh yeah, there's the look when you realize that I'm not actually crazy. That's a nice look, but also I understand that it's kind of scary. Which is why I said, don't be scared. Please don't be scared. I mean, yes, it does mean that, like, the wind is better than a government surveillance system for finding out where you're going to be and what you're going to do. But, I respect privacy, and I don't ask. And, the wind doesn't usually find these things interesting enough to tell. I promise I wasn't trying to spy on you. I just, the wind was trying to comfort me because I was a little nervous today about going out with you, because I don't usually, and I don't usually have people come back with me, because I do silly things, like talk to the wind, or start fires without having a fire starter, and that's not a gas fireplace. I just did that. So I do tend to keep to myself a lot so that I don't make those mistakes in front of people. Well, yes. It can be kind of isolating, but it also means that I can enchant my home to make it peaceful and cozy and help me channel my magic to create a soothing atmosphere. You can feel that, can't you? You are comforted, right? I mean, you've certainly been curious, and at times you've seemed almost startled, but you've been calm this whole time. You can feel it. I think there's a part of you that must be very in tune with it as well, because it seems to work very well on you in a way that it doesn't on others. That deep connection, that being able to feel the energies of the natural world that flow through this home and flow through me. Here. Hold my hand. You can feel it, can't you? That energy that transfers from me to you. Slides up your arm and into your shoulder. And creeps up your chest, the back of your neck, and into your head. Until it spreads all the way through you. Down your legs to your feet. It's the most tingling, comforting, relaxing thing. Being enveloped in that protective aura. I'm glad you can feel it. I like being able to share a little bit of my magic with you. You're welcome. But thank you. I mean, it must be unusual for you, I'm sure, but it's also very unusual for me to get to share it with someone. And it's very special to me. So thank you. Well, for being someone special I can share it with. We should get some sleep. We can talk more in the morning. But for now, all of this comforting energy is making me sleepy as well. Sleep well. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey there, cupcakes, my delicious confections, you. It is so nice to have you here at the end of the recording. It is so kind of you to stick around for this long. Thank you for that. I appreciate your time and your attention. And I also, this is the mouth that I use to do my work with. It works sometimes. But I also appreciate all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. And especially the subscriptions. If you are not subscribed, please consider doing that because it helps me out. And it also helps you out because you're still here. So clearly you like this stuff too. And if you want to hear more of it, click that subscription and YouTube will let you know when there's more. In theory, click the bell and they'll be certain to. I have so many thanks to give. For one, we have new patrons. There's Smiling Psycho, which that name was a choice, and I like that choice. And also Doshto. And I have thanks to go out to the Y-Rider, who got me all kinds of snacky snacks. And thank you very much, because I like senbei crackers. And Y-Rider sent me senbei crackers. And also, Christian Claypaw, the sweetest creature on the planet. Seriously. When I commented the other day that my video about the vampire who was trying to get people to stop drinking, that video got restricted, Christian went back and made sure that he gave a super thanks to give me a little to make that video make a little bit of money for me. And that was so very kind of him. That was not my intention for commenting on it, but I thank you. My intention for commenting on it was to share because I was so deliciously scandalized that was that video of all the things, that video got limited ads. It was amusing to me. It has to be amusing to me because if not, I will pull my hair out trying to figure out what YouTube wants out of me some days. And I also, of course, always have to give a special shout out to all of those Baker and Pound Cake tier level people, all my patrons, but especially the Baker and Pound Cake tier patrons who really do make it so that I can do this 5 days a week. And I love doing this 5 days a week. I get more support than any one human being deserves, and I am not going to complain about it, but I am certainly going to recognize it as much as I can. So, thank you to Lonely Wet Wolf, who threw that water balloon, Nosti, Rogue Scholar, Barry Wilburn, Esteed, Anon, Harper Evolution, Wolf 9004, Vile Miles, Succubus Slave, Malicilo, Army Guy 007, Mr. Fabulous, Bunny, Tiny the Taxman, Merrill, Inline Flaws, Anand, Red Death 48, Always Able, Moon, Old Bean UK, Kahlua Bear, Forces, The Swaggy Llama, Cody, Artlow, Pierce Tailish, and Christian Cleopatra. For those of you who are on my spice cake, my pound cake, and my baker tier levels, keep an eye out. Tomorrow we have got another spicy coming out. And it's gonna be with this character here. 'Cause, she gave you your wishes, and now she's got a few of her own. And it's gonna get weird. Not gonna lie, it's gonna get weird. 'Cause she's a genie, and all kinds of things can happen. So, it's gonna get weird. All right, guys. On that note, you guys are so wonderful. I hope that you will all be as good to yourselves as you are to me. And I will talk to you on Tuesday. You take care. Hey there, cupcakes. Thank you all so very much for listening this far. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps my channel out and helps you to know when I have new audios out. I would like to thank my newest patrons. There is Matthew and Alexander Moriarty, who I really want to call Professor Moriarty. There's Darnell and Confused Jimothy, and I don't know if that is a reference to The Office or the Chris Parnell, but either way, I'm here for it, and I appreciate you gracing me with your confusion, Jimothy. Many thanks to the Y-Writer for the throne gifts, and of course to my very special bakers and pound cakes who go above and beyond in helping me be able to do this 5 days a week. There is Lonely Fluffy Wolf, the hairdryer was a bad idea. Nosti, Rogue Scholar, Barry Wilburn, Esteed, Anon, SLE, not Slep, Photo, Harper Evolution, Wolf9004, Vile Miles, Succubus Slave, Malicilo, Army Guy 007, Mr. Fabulous, Bunny, Diney the Taxman, Meryl, Inline Flaws, Onin, Red Death 48, Always Able, Moon, Old Bean UK, Kalua Bear Forces, The Swaggy Llama, Cody, Artlow, Pierce Tailish, and Christian Cleopatra. Thank you all so very much. I hope you will all be as good to yourselves as you are to me, and I will talk to you tomorrow.